Welcome to SCCSC. We have an awesome court video today with a sovereign citizen who just can't get it right. And after that, we're going to go to the border where we see what happens when you don't cooperate with the Border Patrol officers. So let's just jump straight into it. Let's go.
Who's calling ending in 1336?
Sui juris and personal persona. I'm Stephen hyphen Tyrell colon White comma beneficiary and sovereign. I'm here under fraud, menace, and duress. Fiduciary Daniel Williams Norbeck.
Okay, Mr. White, we're going to pop you over in the waiting room because you're just going to be a distraction.
And here we go with the sovereign citizen playbook. Complicated, nonsensical openings that actually say nothing important. And he uses these words, of course, that if you don't know law, you might not understand, but you don't need to understand them. Sui juris, persona, and he does the whole my name is not my name kind of thing, which there's a whole spectrum of. You have guys that are like, my name is not my name, it's what's on the paper. You have the whole like, my name is all in capital letters. Yeah, but this judge, he handles it perfectly.
A few moments later.
I'm going to read this to you so you understand what you're charged with. This says that on January 7th of this year on 2nd Street there in the city of Fenville, that you were driving while license suspended. That is a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to 93 days in jail and for $500 fines and costs. Do you understand your charge?
Objection, Your Honor. I do not understand my charges or
okay.
any
I'm
cause.
going to mark you down as not guilty, and we'll set you for a jury trial. You can continue to.
Your Honor, Your Honor, you practice in front of bench. You practice in front of bench. That's my job or my attorney job. I'm sui juris.
Bro, stop saying you are sui juris. You are not sui juris. You are chop suey, because this judge is cooking your ass.
I'm pro prior.
Okay, Mr. White, I don't know where you read the stuff that you're saying, but it's legal nonsense. It means nothing in a court of law. So if you're not willing to state that you even understand or recognize the authority of the court, my options are I can make you come in for arraignment and not give you a PR bond, and then you'll have to post bond to not sit in jail. You want to do it that way instead?
Well, obviously not. Obviously not. You always go for the PR bond. It is literally a get out of jail free card. I mean, the other option is that you fuck around, you find out, and you have to pay $300 and go to court. You have to pay $300 to stay out of jail. Why not just stay out of jail for free?
Is this criminal or is it civil?
This is criminal, sir. It's punishable by up to 93 days in jail and or $500 fines and costs.
Hey, if it's criminal, can I ask to dismiss the charge? Because at this point, the prosecutor, there's no sworn testimony. There's no sworn.
It's because this is just arraignment, sir. What you're talking about is trial. That would be several steps down the road. Arraignment is just for you to make sure that you understand what you're accused of, what the penalty is, and for you to enter a plea. You're accused of driving while license suspended. I read to you what the possible penalties are, and I asked you if you wish to plead guilty or not guilty at this time.
No, Your Honor, I'm a beneficiary and I'm a sovereign. I'm here under fraud, menace,
sir. Those sentences don't mean anything. They have no legal meaning whatsoever. So I'll give you a choice. Do you want to be arraigned over Zoom like we're doing today, or would you like to come in and be arraigned in person?
Your Honor, I prefer to continue over Zoom, and I apologize for speaking on things that I do not know.
Well, I object to all this, Your Honor, because at this point, I don't even understand the charges. I do not understand the charges. I'm not trying to.
That's fine. No, sir, you're allowed to, sir. You're allowed to object, and I understand your sentence that you don't understand the charges. And so I will attempt to work with you for that for a second. I'm going to read the charges to you, okay? This says that it takes place on January 7th of this year. You understand that, right? The date that I just read.
I'm saying I do not. At this point, Your Honor, it's I was saying this. It was a jurisdiction matter. It's a jurisdiction matter. That's what I'm saying. It's a subject matter,
Sir,
jurisdiction.
Here's the problem with you arguing jurisdiction. I am a lawyer, so I understand what jurisdiction means. I'm not sure you do. The accusation is that you're driving around on 2nd Street in the city of Fenville, meaning in Allegan County, and that you're doing so when your driving privileges with Secretary of State have been suspended or revoked. Because this is the county. Objection! Yes?
Objection, Your Honor. I'll travel. I travel. I don't drive.
This whole I'm traveling, not driving thing is a hallmark of sovereign citizenry. And we all know that in America, you can travel from state to state to state. It's totally cool. But if you operate a motor vehicle, you need a license. These sovereign citizens often don't have license, and that's why one of the most common offenses that they find themselves committing is driving without a license or driving with license suspended, like this jackass.
Okay.
I have no contact.
Sir, here's what we're doing, Mr. White. You are no longer able to be arraigned by Zoom. What I'm going to do is adjourn this. I'm going to adjourn this, and you will get notice at your address there. You will come in, and we will arraign you in person. I'm telling you that I'm not going to give you a. I'm not going to give you a personal recognizance bond, sir.
It has to be. Before we can proceed, before you can proceed, it has to be addressed, Your Honor.
Because we are on the record, I'm going to make this infinitely clear. You're going to get notice to appear in front of me. You have two choices. If you do not appear, I'm going to put out a bench warrant for your arrest. If you do appear, we will have this conversation again about arraigning you to see if you understand the charges, but you are not getting a PR bond. You will need to bring with you $300 cash or surety, or you will be in jail.
While the sovereign citizen movement was novel at one point, it's not anymore. Lawyers and judges are educated on the tactics of these sovereign citizens, just like this judge you saw. And as time goes by, it's going to get harder and harder and harder to use these horrible, shitty sovereign citizen arguments where the law doesn't apply to me because I'm this, this, and that, with your fake license plate and all the bullshit about traveling and driving. It's just, it's always been hard, but it's going to become impossible. And you know what? That I like to see. More education. Let's know who these guys are so they can't get away with any of their bullshit. Now, let's head down to the border.
Hello, how are you guys?
Doing well.
Mind just putting on the back window?
I do mind.
You working down here?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Done for work for the day? Alrighty. Both U.S. citizens?
Yes.
U.S. citizens, sir?
I don't answer questions.
You actually do have to answer if you're...
I actually don't have to answer any goddamn questions because I have a Fifth Amendment right not to answer any fucking questions.
This is a federal immigration checkpoint. Yes, you do have to answer if you're a U.S. citizen.
And we're 100 miles away from the fucking border.
No, you're not.
I have not.
You're not. You're
Well, I am within the United States. I have a Fifth Amendment right not to answer any fucking questions without a fucking lawyer present. I'm invoking my Sixth Amendment right. Do whatever the fuck you gotta do.
This is a weird situation within what we call the border zone, which is an area within 100 miles of the American border. And this includes the ocean. So Seattle, LA, Houston, Miami, Chicago, and New York are all within the border zone. Now, if you are stopped at a border crossing, you may remain silent, but you're going to have a hard time because say you have a visa and you're from another country, you're required to declare this at the border zone. The border officers don't know your status, obviously, which is why they ask, and a simple yes most of the time is going to be fine. However, I will say this, just being a total belligerent asshole will not help your cause.
I have no statements to make and I'm not answering any fucking questions.
Just to be clear, when you say I have no statements to make, that is a statement, you fucking prick.
I don't have to answer a goddamn thing. Fifth Amendment.
Yes, you do. Actually.
I don't have to answer any fucking thing.
Right there. You do have to answer if you're a U.S. citizen.
I don't have to answer a goddamn thing.
All right, then you can park right up there.
We don't have to park right up there. We'd like to be free to go on about our way.
Federal immigration inspection.
I understand that. And I have a federal Fifth Amendment right to fucking remain silent, bitch. I don't answer questions. Leave me the fuck alone. What the fuck do you want?
You're a citizen, yes or no?
I don't answer questions. Kick fucking rocks. This is being videoed.
That's fine. You can read the sign right there.
I don't need to fucking read the sign. I've read the law.
This asshole obviously cares more about himself than any U.S. law. He constantly talks about wanting to remain silent, and he runs his fucking mouth endlessly.
You're the one who is stopping us here. You're stopping us here.
Disrespect this. This is a U.S. border.
You don't need to disrespect me.
Also, notice that the guy's brother, he just wants to go home.
You're the one who is stopping us here. You're stopping us here.
I am attempting to conduct an immigration inspection under Section 287A3 of the Immigration Nationality Act.
And I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Fuck off.
In the United States versus Martinez Fuerte.
Let's quickly talk about U.S. versus Martinez Fuerte. This 1976 case lets the Border Patrol do routine stops within the border zone for brief questioning and inspection. And remember, the case allows for inspection, not for search. An inspection is just a routine look around to determine compliance. It's not going through anything, going through your things. Now, if during the inspection they find reasonable suspicion that you've created a crime, it's going to become a search.
1976, that the U.S. Border Patrol has the authority to set up permanent or fixed checkpoints.
Yes.
On public highways.
Yes. You are allowed to set up your checkpoints. I am not required.
And that these checkpoints are not a violation of the Fourth Amendment. Do you understand that?
I didn't say it was a violation of the Fourth Amendment. I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment right.
Inspection to allow us to complete the immigration inspection.
Complete your inspection.
If you do not move your vehicle, you can be arrested under Title 18.
Does that mean we're free to go? Does that mean we're free to go?
For this federal crime can be up to 1 year.
I need the names. I need the names and badge numbers of every agent present right here, right now. And I'll be FOIAing that camera's footage.
Imagine causing all this just because you won't say the word yes. Can you imagine? Can you imagine him outside of here? Imagine his son going up to him and saying, "Daddy, do you love me?"
Bitch, I don't answer questions.
Am I showing the vehicle, officer?
You don't have to.
Okay, we're gonna have to take them out. Then we're gonna have to take y'all out. If you're not willing to move your
It's a
vehicle.
company vehicle truck. I got it.
We have to.
It's a company vehicle, bro. Just let your fucking brother go home.
Do the immigration inspection.
We have to do it.
You're welcome to fucking inspect.
And then
Are
part of
you
the
a United States
inspection
citizen?
is the immigration aspect.
Sixth Amendment.
We just need to know if you're a United States citizen. That's all we need to know.
Sixth Amendment. Do you have reason to believe that I am not a United States
As long as you answer
citizen?
the question, sir, if you're a United States citizen, you're free to go.
Do you have reason to believe that I am not a United States citizen?
I have reason to believe that you're an obtuse dipshit.
Please remove yourself from the vehicle, sir. Otherwise, you will be forcibly removed. Thank you, sir.
Don't fucking touch me.
Please do me a favor.
I do not consent to any searches or seizures.
Stand for it, sir. Put your hands on the vehicle for me.
I will not.
Okay, sir. You need you to comply at this moment, otherwise you'll be forced to comply.
What crime am I being detained for?
That's what the problem.
Keep your fucking hands off me. Why are you touching me? Why the fuck are you touching me? Why are you fucking touching me? Why are you fucking touching me?
Look, here's the thing. We aren't always required to cooperate with border agents, cops, or other public officials. However, when it's just a routine small thing and you haven't committed any crime, it's okay just to go through the motions, right? I get it. If you're being interrogated for a crime, something like that, yeah, don't say anything. And there are certain circumstances where it is in your best interest not to say a damn thing. But for this situation, when it's just the word yes, keeping you from getting your ass yanked out of your car and your brother not getting home? Just fucking say yes. Thank you for watching Sov Cit Cop Stop Courtroom, or SCCSC for short. It's been a good one. Thank you to all the people that have subscribed and all the people who have viewed the videos, all the comments, all the engagement. I appreciate it all. If there's anything in particular you guys would like to see, let me know. And tell me what you thought of the video in the comments. I would really appreciate that. All right, guys, have a good one, and I'll see you later.